The Career Development Series was born because at 6 Degrees, we are extremely passionate about developing emerging talent and leaders in the industry.
The 6 Degrees Development Series was put together a couple of years ago to support the Joe Berry Award. And primarily it allows the finalists to be mentored by a group of industry executives.
The Career Series was made up of 3 key modules that were centred around topics that were selected through surveying each of the participants around the areas that they would most like to focus on.
I found that the topics and the presenters that we worked with were all very diverse and varied. So really, no matter what anyone would want to get out of it, that'd be a program for them.
You know, you don't often get to go in and talk to the general manager of a large FMCG.
I knew it'd be really great being able to have exposure to different leaders in the industry and being able to hear firsthand about their career journey and their leadership.
For me personally, my key takeouts from the course were definitely how to be a modern leader in our industry. It's really good to see that there's, ways where you can be, a great friend and a great colleague, but also lead a team to success.
Having the courage to work on yourself, and that in turn enables and engages your team to really drive results for the company.
I quite enjoyed the experience, especially networking with my fellow finalists in a time when networking wasn't really possible.
There were some other really nice practical components to it as well, such as learning how to do an elevator pitch, which I'd certainly never thought about doing before.
It was nice to hear the kind of war stories that people had on the way to success.
In terms of the benefits for the participants involved in the program, it's easily that they were in a small, engaged group with exposure to senior level industry professionals.
We know that almost all of our finalists get promoted within about 3 months of having become finalists. So it's a recognition factor as well as that ability to increase your career capacities.
It is really important to take time out every month or every 2 months to work on your own development, not just get caught in the day-to-day.
It was great to have that structured training to kind of enhance the experience I've been having in the Joe Berry Award. It's a bit of a workshop. Some of those classes you had to kind of open and share about yourself, do some pre-work. So it was quite engaging, kind of having a little bit of a classroom experience with such senior people.
Working with integrity. So always being true to my values, being passionate, being curious and being authentic.
My view on how this program supports upcoming talent in our industry is it's actually a great opportunity to learn from people that have come before us.
Having the guys have a forum to share, to share their thinking, to share their own experiences. And as difficult in some respects that those experiences may be, or as good as they may be, but just that opportunity to share in an open forum, I think is really powerful.
Dealing with buyers and category teams, both as brand teams and then also from, retailer teams, how to navigate some of those challenges. And we had some particularly good examples raised by the group around pricing discussions or ranging review discussions and kind of how to navigate some of that.
I was impressed by their knowledge, their smarts, their enthusiasm, their curiosity, and just some of the insights that they had to share with us, as well as some of the questions that they asked.
To get a real sort of first-hand look at the talent and the future of our industry coming through was a really unique opportunity.
To be able to check in on other people's experience from other categories is actually a really interesting experience to go through. You hear about challenges they might face with different retailers or challenges in their particular channels or industries.
From my standpoint, it was about giving something back, but also building an appreciation of what these folk coming through actually think. I think there's a lot to be gained.
Thinking about how you can add value to our young leaders is reflection for yourself. It also reminds you of some of the things that you've learned along the way that you could apply to your own career. And you learn from other people by being in these sessions.
At 6 Degrees, we're extremely grateful to have had the opportunity to partner with Keith Quigg and Samantha Blake to bring an initiative like this to life. And I think it's fair to say it's been hugely successful over the last 12 months, and we're really looking forward to this being an ongoing part of the award and the scholarship. Big credit to those who really ensured the success of this program, the mentees and the mentors. Without you and your enthusiasm and commitment to this initiative, it would never have been such a big success. So thank you.